So we're continuing now talking about how you create named resource providers in Alpha Anywhere to work with your Salesforce connected account. And you can see now that we have two named resources defined, and both of them currently have a little red icon here indicating that we've not yet authenticated against the Salesforce account. So I'm going to go here and click on one of these named resources and then click on the login button. So that's now going to basically open up the Salesforce login page where I can log into my Salesforce account. And then I'll just type in my password here. Click the login button. And now then Salesforce basically asks me to approve access to my account, so I'm going to say allow, and then basically you can see the OAuth login has been completed, and there's a little green icon there, meaning that we've now successfully retrieved an access token from Salesforce, and we've stored it locally so that during testing I'm now going to be able to make API requests against the Salesforce API using the access token that was retrieved and has been locally saved. In a real application, obviously these tokens that you've previously retrieved at development time aren't going to be accessible, but you will be able to use Action JavaScript to initiate an OAuth flow to log into Salesforce and get tokens, and then in a real application you might want to store those tokens permanently. Normally those tokens would just get stored in session variables, so the access token that you retrieve would be available for the life of the session, but you might want the access token to be available beyond the life of the session, in which case you can go ahead and create an authentication keys table that is specific to your particular web project, and the access token that you retrieve will be stored in the authentication keys table. So if you click on this hyperlink over here, it'll explain more about the authentication keys table. We recommend that you do create an authentication keys table, and this is easily created by going over to project properties and then scrolling down until you get to authentication keys tables over there, and you can go ahead now and specify a connection string, and then once you've defined your connection string you can type in the name of the table that you want to use to store your authentication keys, and then just go ahead here and click on the authentication keys table hyperlink. So in this video we've shown now how after you've created your connected application in your Salesforce account, you can go ahead and create named resources in your Alpha Anywhere project. And having done both of those, created the connected application and the named resources, you're now ready to start building applications in Alpha Anywhere that connect to Salesforce data. Thanks very much.